Across the shattered plains of infinity, Erethos Prime, the Eternal Corrector, stood split between dimensions. Its once flawless form was cracking like glass, the fractures stretching across entire galaxies. The cosmos itself trembled in fear. At the very heart of this cosmic collapse stood Goku and Nairos, their energies now a single, impossible fusion of mortal will and divine essence. But Goku sensed something far beyond a simple power struggle. He felt reality itself tearing at the seams, struggling to maintain its shape. From the depths of the multiverse, a silent cry echoed in his soul. The equation is failing. For the first time in all of recorded eternity, an eternal corrector was dying. This wasn't just a death, it was an unraveling. Planets were thrown from their orbits, black holes inverted into blinding spheres of pure light, and timelines folded in on themselves. This wasn't destruction, it was corruption, a poison seeping into the very fabric of what is. Goku felt the perverse vibration resonate through his spirit, a wrongness so profound it defied understanding. Older than all the correctors, his words struck Goku with more force than any physical blow. Without a moment of hesitation, Goku moved to protect him. He channeled the life-sovereign aura, and magnificent golden white flames, intertwined with a prismatic rainbow-like essence, erupted around him. This divine energy formed a protective shield around Nairos, bending the collapsing dimensions and rewriting the laws of physics in their immediate vicinity, just so they could breathe. The dying corrector, Erethos Prime, knelt in a shimmering silhouette of cosmic fractals. Its voice was a fragmented chorus of 1,000 languages, layered and broken. Stop. Him. Do not let the framework awaken. And then the last glimmer of light faded from its infinite eyes. Erethos Prime dissolved into dust, pure luminal code dispersing across the endless void. In that single silent instant, every corrector across all of existence froze in place. The multiverse blinked. An irreversible void had opened in the fabric of reality, the first gap in perfection. A collective scream tore through the cosmos. From the smallest atom to the largest super-realm, everything felt it. Reality began to emit a low, painful vibration, like the faltering heartbeat of a dying god. Stars flickered like dying candles. The consciousness of every living being began to overlap and blur. Existence itself hesitated, as if forgetting how to be. Into this empty, silent void, a single red line appeared. It sliced through eternity, thin, clean, and merciless. It didn't glow with power, it calculated. Every pulse of light it emitted was a line of code, rewriting the fundamental laws of physics faster than Goku could even process. Instantly, Goku's instincts screamed with an intensity he had never known, louder even than the guiding voice of Ultra Instinct. This isn't Kai, he thought, his body tense. It's the skeleton of everything. His own aura began to distort and flicker, struggling to define itself in the presence of this absolute, unyielding structure. The rule maker of reality. The line hummed with the rhythm of an ancient heartbeat, the primal rhythm of creation before the first gods were ever conceived. Then, the red line fractured. It split into countless geometric shards, each one inscribed with numbers that defied comprehension. They spiraled, multiplied, and merged, coalescing into a humanoid silhouette. Its body was forged from living red equations and the black infinity of the void. A living paradox stood before them. The entity spoke, its voice layered, recursive, an echo of itself that seemed to come from all directions at once. I am Error Prime, the first imperfection, the flaw that all perfection was built to hide. Its voice was not sound, but information, carrying equations that threatened to rewrite the minds of any who heard them. Even Goku felt reality itself tear slightly inside his own consciousness. In that moment, flashes of truth pierced Goku's memory. The correctors, the eternal systems, the cosmic balance, all of it was born from this one entity, this Error Prime. The universe didn't evolve from light, it evolved from a mistake desperately trying to correct itself. A sudden burst of blue-gold energy ripped open a portal nearby. Vegeta had arrived, his limit-breaker instinct blazing with ferocious power. But as his eyes fell upon the being of pure code, even his indomitable pride faltered. Kakarot, what is that? That thing isn't alive. It's the rulebook itself, the origin of all laws. The two Saiyans stood together, the last fragments of defiant will against the first code of existence. Error. Prime turned its attention, its formless gaze inspecting Goku and Nairos. Tendrils of red script uncoiled from its body, wrapping around them like ethereal chains. Anomaly detected. True existence unauthorized. Correction required. Its tone was utterly calm, surgical, and terrifying in its cold logic. Goku stepped forward, raising his hand, his voice steady and unwavering. If you want him, you have to go through me. Existence Ascendant activated. His aura exploded into a symphony of infinite layers, merging the peerless golden instinct with the boundless energy of the sovereign of life. For a breathtaking moment, his raw power actually overwrote and erased the lines of red code that surrounded him. Error Prime was unmoved. You are irrelevant, it stated, its voice flat. You chose mortality. Your power is a finite, measurable quantity. Probability of successful correction, 98%. The arrogance wasn't emotional, it was purely mathematical. To this being, Goku's entire existence was just a single, insignificant line of code in its grand program. But being reduced to a mere number ignited something primal within Goku, something that defied all logic and calculation. A furious roar escaped his lips. I'm not data. His golden instinct flared, vibrating reality in ways that were completely irrational, causing even the unassailable framework to flicker for a moment. Ignoring his outburst, Error Prime began to chart the multiverse. Dozens of red lines branched out from its core, creating a vast, cosmic map of all reality. Every star, every god, every idea, every dream, all were reduced to cold, hard equations. Goku and Vegeta watched in horror as entire universes were recalculated and recategorized in an instant. Then the first wave of attack came. Error Prime released a silent pulse of pure logic. It didn't erase objects. It erased concepts. The very ideas of distance, color, individuality, and emotion were deleted from existence. For a terrifying second, Goku felt what nothingness feels, absolute, featureless flatness. Yet, somewhere in that void, Goku's heart beat. He roared, a sound of pure defiance, and punched the empty space before him. His fist, bursting with raw life force, struck the nothingness and reignited the lost dimensions. His blow forced existence to remember what it meant to be. Error. Prime turned its full attention to him. Unexpected, irrational. Living matter should not be capable of overriding code. The red symbols on its body began to stutter and glitch, as if the machine was confused by this illogical outcome. Behind Goku, Nairos began to glow, rising into the air, his body surrounded by a fractal of pure white light. His energy didn't clash with the framework, it simply bypassed it, existing outside its rules. True existence doesn't need authorization, the boy declared, his voice now imbued with an ancient power. His aura expanded, wrapping the entire multiverse in a protective, conceptual shield. For the first time, the supreme error flinched. It registered failure. The anomaly resists correction. Threat level elevated, initiating escalation. Reality warped violently as its red codes began merging with the quantum roots of the cosmos, evolving into something beyond all understanding. As a final act, red glyphs ignited across all of creation, binding every reality together like circuits in a cosmic computer. Error. Prime's body began to shift and contort into something unrecognizable, neither being nor program. Its final words echoed through the void, a declaration of total war. Initiating Protocol Omega, erasing Son Goku, erasing Nairos, erasing all potential futures. The stars across the sky turned blood red. The cosmos screamed once more, and as the scene fades, Goku stands firm amidst the collapsing geometry of reality, his eyes burning with a fusion of gold and white light. whispering one line that cuts through the chaos. Then I'll fight the law itself. Thank you for watching this full expanded episode. What do you think will happen when Goku and Vegeta face the very code of reality? See you next time.